Today we are going to cut shirt top. So first of all, from the top you take 5, so that's 5 inches. Some people take 4.5, but I take 5 inches. So from that place you rule your line. Watch the way I am ruling my line from the tip of that place. From the tip I'm taking my line. Sorry, the video didn't show that edge. So you slant to that place. It helps you, gives you a perfect neck. When you slant it by that 5, it helps, gives you a perfect neck. It works on the neck. So you see what I'm doing. The chalk was not visible. The pens was not visible, so I'm
After
using
slanting,
chalk so that you
after
see.
slanting, the next thing you are
So
going
you
to do,
see
you are going
what
to
I've
bring
done
it
there.
down.
Then you
You're going to
slant.
bring it down.
So after you're bringing it down, you take iron, you stretch the edges. So the next thing you are going to be doing is to bend it. You bend it by half. You understand? So when you bend it by half, and that same half, that's what you'll be showing. You see, is by half. You bend it by half. So the next thing you're going to take is your shoulder measurement. The shoulder is 21 and half. So you take your 21 and half. You take your shoulder measurement. After taking the shoulder measurement, you put it there. You put it there. So if you're bending it slant like this, you don't need to add any half unless you want it to be the shoulder to be a little bit bigger. So I normally use a pattern which is 8. Some people do measure their distance by 8. So you put 8 there, you rule the line, you connect the lines together. So you cross check your shoulder. So the next thing you're going to measure now is the chest. So when you measure the chest, you put the chest there. After measuring the chest, you put it there. Make sure that everything is in line. You use 1.5 for the there's this curve, so that curve there is 1.5. So after measuring your shoulder, you put your shoulder, you add 1.5 inches. Be adding same allowance to the clothes you are sewing. It's better your cloth is big than your cloth is very small. It's better it's bigger than the person than it is very very small. So after doing that, you cross check. So if you want to get your perfect armhole, divide that line into two. When you divide it into two, you have for half of it. That is where that your bending is going to come out from. As you are seeing it, just watch so that you understand what I'm saying. I'm not too good with words, you understand? So just the watch am. So you will now see that I am covering it from that edge and it's going to jam in that center.